you doing?
I've turned the screen around because I'm worried the battery might run out.
Oh, it's not
Well,
charged?
It says half.
You didn't charge it?
Excuse me?
You didn't charge the
Excuse
battery?
me? Who's the one who sorts all the stuff out when it's back in the office?
So the battery is not charged?
I never put the battery into charge, that's your job.
Do we have the added battery?
Oh, well, I found the other battery and I put the battery that was in the camera into charge. So there's half, we can see right there. If anything's going wrong, just be weird because instead of looking at people, we'll be looking there. That's a really fun thing to do, how you can really freak someone out. When you're talking to them and you're making eye contact, keep looking at a spot just above their eyebrow, like there's something on their face, and then they'll be like, oh my god, what's happening?
It reminds me a teacher from my early age, you know, really in the past, which
lazy eyes.
Lazy eyes. And he talked to me, and I was absolutely sure there's someone behind me, so I kept looking behind me to see who's he talking to.
Oh dear.
Hello!
Hiya.
I'm Toy!
I'm Goy.
And Koi.
is somewhere, probably making noxious gases from his rectum again.
Was he farty today?
He was really farty this afternoon. It was disgusting.
And welcome to...
An annual celebration. We do one of these videos every year.
Except last year, because we got married.
Well, we still had the video, it just wasn't on our anniversary day.
Yes.
Because we got, well, I say we, you got those amazing gifts.
Yes. So we are celebrating today 6 years together and 1 year of marriage. 1 year of marriage.
1 bloody year ago, we were married.
Yes.
1 whole year.
So we are going to open cards, gifts, and share with you some things about our relationship after this. If this is your first time in our channel...
Normally we don't do nice things like this, so don't get used to it.
You promised me it's going to be nice.
Well, we're not, you know, judging someone's work and saying whether we like it or not. We're just talking about ourselves.
And welcome. Please consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't done so. And also thank you so much for all the views, likes, comments, and of course, the new subscribers. Hello. I don't think there is need to say it's important to say, because if we are going to offend someone, it's probably going to be us. How are you feeling this evening?
Well, I had a nice day. I had a nice day of work. I made some progress on what I'm currently doing in Pokemon, so it was all good. And then, all it takes is just someone with bad energy to enter your life, and that day is just like, oh,
Why did
rubbish.
you teach the kids about annoying you?
I told them that when something annoys you, the onus is on you getting annoyed, not necessarily the person is trying to annoy you. I'm not annoyed, I'm fucking fuming. There's a big difference.
Before we opening our gifts and cards, we decided to share with you 3 moments from our life, from our last 6 years. 3 of my moments, 3 of your moments, that
equals 6.
Yay!
3 plus 3.
That made an impact on our relationship or changed our, I don't know. How do you
Important moments.
Important moments of our life. 6 of them, 3 of mine, 3 of you, and,
so
we didn't share.
Yeah,
so it could be that we will share
there
the
might
same
only
thing.
be 5 because we both say the same.
See.
Hang on, before we go any further. No, our cards are different
No, the
sizes.
cards are different.
So we haven't
Yeah,
got each other the
we
same
didn't-
card again.
Look, and today, when I did that, I tore it apart. I did that, and it's like...
scratched a hole in the
scratched
envelope.
Did I scratch a hole in your heart? But before the cards, come on, before the cards, let's share with you 6 exciting, important moments of our life, starting now. Who is starting? Because I wrote them down so I won't forget.
Oh, gosh. My first one's before we actually got together.
Oh.
So,
My
chronologically...
first one is before we got together as well.
Oh, no.
Well, you're first. You're first.
Okay, I remember the day I knew what I was feeling for you was more than just, oh, I like this guy. And that was when I'd told Mr. Toy here, like, oh, I have feelings for you, because we've been spending lots of time together in the pub,
Yes.
and everyone was saying, oh, you too. So I said, yeah, I think I like you. And you were like, no, you're not the right person for my life.
I didn't say like that. Come
You're
on.
Israeli, come on. So he then said, do you want to stop being friends, disconnect entirely, or just be friends? I was like,
Because
okay.
I was protecting your feelings.
All right.
I was taking care of you.
From day one.
From day one.
So I was like, let's just be friends with that little glimmer of hope. And then one day you invited me to go ice skating with you and the kids. And I was like, well, if I go and see him with his kids, that'll definitely put me off. And then all this will be over with. And the exact opposite thing happened. And that was the day when I was like, oh, I think I really like this man.
Oh.
And then we went to a pub afterwards.
With
And I
the
don't
kids.
remember you being fussy about food then, actually. I think you hid that quite well until we got together.
Was
But
that,
I also-
was that a star?
Yeah,
Like-
of course. I can't be nice entirely. So everything about that day.
Yes.
I have a lovely picture of me and you and our friend Chris, who was the one who introduced us. And then I also remember my mum commenting on the picture. Or a bit later on, she said, oh yeah, I think I saw him in the picture. I was like, yeah, love that picture.
Yeah, that picture is good. We need to maybe put
Put it up here. Thanks, Chris.
So my first moment was few moments after our first date ended. And probably if you follow us for all those years, you probably know, but if you don't, then it's the first time you see us like that. Only one of us knew it's a first date. So after he shared his
Coercion.
after he shared his feelings, I
You
was
said no.
and I said no, and I was still dating someone else. And then, I broke up with that guy, and then I said, you know what, maybe
Second best, I'll just give
no,
him
it's
a go.
not second best. I said there is surely something is going on there. Let's just check it. But because he shared his feelings, I don't want to make a big wow of it. So I'll just say, okay, let's just go out as friends. While I knew that
So you lied.
Yes, I knew that my intention was, okay, I want to see how this evening goes. And we had a lovely
we did.
first date. Probably because you didn't know it's a first date, so you allowed yourself to be relaxed about it. And then you dropped me off at home.
Yes.
We didn't have sex.
No.
No. And you dropped me off. And I remember opening the door in that house I lived before this. I closed the door, I was standing still, I didn't take my shoes off, I didn't take my coat off, I was just standing still in that moment. And I thought to myself, what the hell happened? What was that? What am I feeling? What's happening? So that was a very emotional moment for me, because then I realized, okay, the next day I'm going to tell you what was it all about and how I feel, and
The rest is history.
So what's your second one?
My second one is a bit bad.
So you start me in the first one. Let's hear that.
It's a shit sandwich.
So
So the nice one followed by the bad one, and then the last
Okay.
one's nice. So I picked this because it's always been in my mind as a point where I felt really strong
Yes.
as a person
Yes.
in the relationship. It was probably over a year we'd been together. One night we were chatting and you said you were not going to divorce your ex straight away. You were going to wait until the 2 years that you've been separated came up, because it would make the divorce process much easier.
Okay, so now before you carry on your story, if you have a divorce in the UK, tell me what you think about it in the comments below, because
I'm not. No, can I finish, please? I'm not disagreeing with the process.
okay.
I'm saying this moment specifically. You told me. I remember we were sitting in the conservatory having a cigarette because it was cold. We didn't want to go outside. I was rather upset. A little bit upset when the man you think you found for the rest of your life says, oh, actually, I'm not going to divorce my ex right now. Explains his reasons, and you're like, okay, that's logical, that makes sense. But I have feelings as well. And I said, no, I'm a bit upset, actually. It's made me, we had a chat. You gave your side of your point of view. It hurt a little bit. I understand the reasoning, but it hurt a little bit. And the moment that the reason why I picked this, why it made me feel so strong, was you were then like, oh, come on, cheer up. Let's go and have sex. That'll make you feel better. And I was like, no, I want time to deal with this. And you walked off into the lounge and I sat there and I was like, yeah, I've got feelings and I'm gonna make sure I have my time that I need in this relationship first sometimes.
You know what? I completely forgot about it. And now I'm now thinking as, so you refuse sex for 5 times.
What are the other 4? Not the event, but my response to be able to go, you know what? Give me the space I need to deal with this. And it was obviously the right decision. It was logical and it made sense. But it didn't stop it from hurting, hearing those words. And I needed to tell you, give me some fucking space. And I felt good doing it.
So now you have a lot of space in the loft when you play Pokemon. No.
But that's what I learned is an important thing in a relationship.
It is actually.
That you have your own boundaries.
Yeah, and if you feel you need to...
Feelings are just as important as the overall status quo.
Without bragging about it, I think the credit also comes to me as well, giving you that space. Without going and like, oh, he's not talking to me, oh, he's not having sex with me, I'm really upset with him. No, he asked for the space. I gave him the space. I'm sorry that you felt the way you felt. But,
it's okay, because, you know, halfway to beating his time.
It's what? Beating what?
Halfway to beating his time.
My second point.
Okay.
Of course, is the proposal.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen the proposal video, I'll put the link here. But the proposal was supposed to be completely different.
Yes. I didn't know, obviously.
He didn't know, so it was all planned. We knew that we were coming to Israel for Eurovision. A producer got in touch with us because of the channel and because we followed the Israeli representative Kobi Merimi back then. And they wanted. We
are influencers.
Yeah, so. Probably we are. And they wanted to interview us to a show in the TV. And I said to the producer, you know what? I would like to propose. And she said, do you want to do it in live TV? I said, I'm nervous about it, but why not? You know, it's a statement, and you know, and in Israel, and yes. So we planned it for months, a couple of months, I think.
More secrets.
Yes.
More secrets.
And
do you notice the trend? My events are all me telling you my feelings. Yours are all being a little bit deceitful.
But aren't they at the end of it with a good result?
Oh, so it's just a cheat. It's just a cheat, not a lie.
So,
sorry, I'm interrupting.
Cut story short, he didn't know about it, but he knew that we are going to have an interview in the show. So we spent an hour or so the night before talking to the producer, and she asked us a question and prepared. Morning after the morning of the show, she calls me and said, "I'm really, really sorry. Change of plans. We need to cancel your interview." Luckily, there was a plan B. We organized a fan meet.
You've skipped over the part where, unbeknownst to me, because he was going to propose, he was distraught.
Yeah.
And he was so grumpy that whole day. And I was like, oh yeah, we're not going to go on TV. It's a shame, but it's not the end of the world. And you were frantically trying to replan the proposal. And I was like, fucking hell, he's such a grump today. Jesus. It's just this little interview, you know.
Because I'm after fame, you see. So luckily we had a plan B, a fan meet in the karaoke pub after it was planned after the interview, but it all turned out to the best because it was intimate in a way, and a special moment for me. I would like to believe a special moment for you. Yeah. And that's my second moment. What's your third then?
My third is really, really, really cheesy. So our wedding was really fun. Like, I didn't want it to be stressful. But obviously on the day, it was a little bit stressful. So all the plans we had, everything went fine. It was amazing. I loved it. But there's always that, oh, we need to be there at this time. And, oh, we need to make sure we look all right. And, oh, the pictures and blah, blah, blah. And, oh, well, these are, we've got to, in the actual ceremony, we're walking in time with the music. I fucked that up, by the way. Then repeating back and forth. Anyway, we had the loveliest registrar doing our ceremony. She was just
gorgeous.
Amazing.
Gorgeous.
And throughout the whole thing, I was super excited and happy and like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. But The moment when she said, "It is now my great pleasure to pronounce you husband and husband," when it was just us, we'd done everything we needed to do, we'd said our vows, we'd done the rings, we'd done everything. Just that moment, and I will never forget the overwhelming feeling. And I just started to bawl my eyes out. And there's a picture. The photographer managed to capture the exact moment where like the realization hit me that I'm fucking marrying this man. And this is everything I dreamed of and never thought I could have. And just heard that lady say, "This is real. This is bloody real." And
there are many pictures, however.
there are lots of pictures, but there's
no,
one.
There are a lot of pictures of Joyce crying. It's hilarious.
There's a lot of pictures of Joy bawling his eyes out. But no, my favourite thing about the picture is that Emma managed to capture me crying, and I don't look fucking ugly. It's not like a ugly crying. It's yeah, that's very, very special. Just when everything kind of stopped as she said that line, it was like, this is it. This is it. It's done.
Oh, that's
We're there.
Nice. That's a very nice moment, actually. My third one.
More lines?
No, apparently that's not. Cheats. No, that's not even that. Our last day in our honeymoon. I woke up before you, 7:30 in the morning, and our hotel was in Gran Canaria and very close to the beach. And I said, you know what? It's very early. I don't mind. I want to see the sunrise and I want to be in the sea. And just put something on me, took it there and went there. It was a bit cold actually at that time of the day, but the water was lovely as always. I went in, tried to picture it, sea, mountain, and sun is coming out. And it was after a lovely cruise we had and an amazing 3 days in Gran Canaria. And I was in the sea and I'm looking around me left, right, and I'm saying to myself, I fucking want to buy here a flat. This is what I want. And then at the same time I'm thinking, probably Goy will say, oh, what's nonsense you're talking about? How would you buy a flat? You know, cut my wings off. and I was like, should I, I don't know, is it something I really want to do, and how he will react, and I don't want him to disappoint me, and that's the general feeling I had. And I finished my things in the sea and came back, and I think you were awake already. Just about. Drinking the coffee, smoking a cigarette in the balcony.
Living my best life.
And I was sitting next to you, kind of worried what your reaction's gonna be. And I said to you, I want to buy a flat here. And you looked at me and said, yeah. like, yeah, of course, why not? Yes. And I'm like, really? Really? Is that what you really? Yes.
Yes.
And that moment, like, proved me how you are not a cut wings person. You always allow me to dream. You always allow me to be. No. Yes, it's bad. Yes, it's bad because when you take two people with their own vision, own dreams, there are implications on each other. You never told me that I came to you with an idea and you told me, no, don't, and I don't know why I was worried to tell you that and that, but you never told me, oh, come on, stop with this silliness. Only if I can't remember a time where I came to you and I said to you, this is an idea I have, and you said, oh, come on, stop it. Never. I did it maybe to you.
Yes. The fireplace.
Well, but
outright refuses to let us have the fireplace that is already in our lounge wall knocked open. But that's what a relationship is. You lift each other up. You support each other. And yes, sometimes things don't match. Like, you don't really want a room full of Lego, but you let me do it.
Yeah. I prefer the Lego to be in the loft than here. But yeah.
Well, I mean, there's Lego over there.
Oh, yeah, I know, but
there's Lego here.
I know, but you have your own game room, and
so
it's
that was the moment that changed 2022.
Yeah.
And our entire year has been focused
on the flat.
On that flat.
So and we are proud. We have a flat in Gran Canaria.
In less than a year, we found a flat. We bought a flat. We refurbished a flat.
2022 was an amazing year. It started or kind of finished 2021 with a wedding, a fantastic honeymoon, and etc. And all 2022 was so busy. And I can only wish for us for 2023
To be a bit calmer.
calm down, take a breath, and go to Gran Canaria as much as you want. That's what I want.
Yes.
Especially when it's -3 outside. It's very nice moments.
Yeah.
I enjoy those moments. I hope you guys enjoy the moments, and please share your moments, your nice moments with your loved ones.
Like those moments that you'll never forget.
Yes.
You never forget how you felt.
Yes, please.
For good and bad.
It's,
you know.
it's fine. Just share with us.
And
Share the love.
also some, sexual ones wouldn't go amiss as well. I make sure to keep mine not sexual
we should
because
keep the
this is
sexual.
about love, not
Yes.
sex.
Yeah.
But I did want to put the time when you came to visit me down in Devon, and we did have sex 5 times in 24 hours, and it blows my mind that I was able to do that.
Gift time. So I have to set expectations.
Mm-hmm.
My gift this year is nowhere near the level of any of the gifts I gave you before.
The gift
It's a
you
very
gave last year
It's a very
is the gift of all gifts, and
Thank
it
you.
keeps on giving. I can proudly say that my gift this year is significantly better than my gift for you last year, because I didn't get you anything last year, which I apologise for again. But I was planning our wedding,
You gave me a bum.
Well, no, because we didn't even have sex on our wedding day. This is my favourite thing. No, this was a moment I should have put, actually. So we had the wedding, perfect wedding, and it was amazing, and I loved everything about it. And we got home. I said to you, so should we have sex now? And you went, oh, I'm really sorry, I'm too tired. And I was like, oh, thank fuck for that. I had no energy or desire to have sex, and we just went to bed and we had a lovely sleep. And the fact that we were so in sync was the best feeling. Just like, oh, thank God, great, yeah, right, I love you, let's go to sleep.
Okay, who's gonna give first? I'll give first because you think you...
Oh no, I'm not saying it's an amazing present, I'm just saying it's better than nothing. Actually, my card is quite cool, so.
Gifts and cards. Revealing? Revealing, how do you say?
Revelation, no.
Revelation,
No.
how do you say?
Reveal.
Reveal.
Yeah,
Gifts and cards, reveal?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Starting now. Take the card. I'm sorry, I tore it apart.
My husband. Mm-hmm. Well, that's me. It's a nice envelope.
Yeah, but...
It's a nice colour. To my husband. Oh, look at this card.
Yeah.
One by one, the years move on. Time seems to fly away. And yet the day we married seems only like yesterday. It's gorgeous. Look at it. Lovely. It kind of looks like a menu of a really nice restaurant.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there are
it's
a
like
lot
a book.
of content.
It's a book.
But just read what I wrote.
Where do I start? This side?
Yes.
My sweet husband. 1 year of marriage and total of 6 years together, and I'm amazed how much luck was on my side when I met you. Every year that goes by, I love you more and more. How is it possible? You brought to my life the sunshine, the spirit, the laugh, the love I thought I would never feel. Can't thank you enough for the feeling you make me feel, knowing you are always there. In a few days you will mark a special day which you have been in the kid's life more than not, and I'm so proud of the stepdad you've become. Aww. I love you so much, my sweet husband. To many more years of happiness. Love you, your husband. Oh, thank you, my sweet.
Now, with the gift you're going to open, it's not I hope it's not the final gift, because I ordered it and I was not impressed by the end product. So I contacted them and I say, I'm not impressed. So they promised to send me a new one and they showed me how it's gonna look. However, it hasn't arrived yet.
Okay.
So it's a temporary gift.
Is this going to be like, I'm going to think it's amazing, and you're like, bah! Okay. I'm intrigued. It's good wrapping.
Is it?
Yeah, well done, my sweet. Best gift. A Million Store. Oh, what's wrong with it?
The
the tea.
The
I see.
tea.
Oh. So, literally 2 weeks into our relationship, we went Christmas shopping, and he bought me a Pikachu wallet. And we had a conversation then about if we lived together, whether we'd have a Christmas tree or not. And that's the only wallet I've used since. And for about a year, I've been wanting to buy another wallet. And every time we go shopping, I can't find one that I like. Oh, I love it.
So it's...
Oh, that's really good. That makes my present really shit.
It's staying going, yeah. But
thank you, my sweet.
T is so they are going to send me the Y fixed and the T fixed, and hopefully, and if they send anyone, this is gonna be mine.
Excellent. It's important to say.
I love you.
Oh, thank you, my sweet.
It's alright.
Oh, you've done really well again. My stuff seems a bit shit now. A little bit not very thoughtful. Anyway, happy anniversary, my sweet.
Would I be able to read it?
Probably not. I didn't write too much for that reason, because my writing is dreadful.
Oh, it's our anniversary, and I don't know what I could possibly get you. Ah! It's amazing! It's amazing! It's amazing!
You've already got me!
Oh, I love it! This is amazing! This is amazing! My love, I can't believe it's been 6 years. There are not enough words for how happy and complete you make me. I love the life we have built together, and I never dreamt I could I could love someone as much. Every day is an adventure, and you make me feel so special and loved. Sometimes I don't think it's real. Here is to many more years of happiness, comfort, fun, laughs, and our special understanding. I love you so much. You're going, oh, that's an amazing card. I love it. It's so you. It's like
You
like,
open it and like
ooh. Fantastic. Oh, come on, you've done very well with the card. Very well. Oh, I love it.
And didn't wrap this. I just thinking of the environment.
Oh, that's lovely. That's really nice. It's long to read. Did you write it?
Read it.
Oh, I know I will never forget that day. The first time we met. We have come a long way since then, and I do it all again. From your very first smile, I knew that I walk a mile. What is that? A song? Oh, see.
It's our song.
I know I'll never forget. Oh.
When we're old.
Oh, it's amazing.
Put that in your office. You got the nice picture from the wedding.
Office or in the living room? Should be in the living room.
Alright then. I mean, that picture's already on the wall, but I really like that picture.
It's an amazing picture. Again,
our photographer.
We had a fantastic photographer. Well, oh,
happy anniversary, my sweet.
Thank you. It's nice to celebrate those moments, and you know what? Just before we go, cherish those moments. Yeah. You know, celebrate love.
Even if you've had loads of them. Like, and you know, when it's Valentine's Day and you get these people like, oh, it's just about making money, blah, blah, blah. Like, but take any excuse to be nice and appreciate the people that you have
and show the love.
Look back on what you've done.
Yes, could not agree.
Appreciate it.
Share the love.
Share the love.
If you like this video, a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't done so.
Follow us on Facebook, send us messages, buy some... No. If you'd like to join our Translation team, send us an email to...
toyandgoy@gmail.com or find us on Instagram.
@toyandgoy.
And to many, many more years of happiness and love.
For sure 12 minimum. Then anything else is a bonus.
Until next time, see you guys very, very soon. Bye! So you want to celebrate only bat mitzvah, not bar mitzvah?
Yeah, I want to rub it in as soon as I can.